Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm back with another toy review, and today we're doing one of my favorite ultimate Neca figures. This is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface figure. So, first of all, I gotta start off with, this is probably one of my favorite boxes. I think this is this was the first ultimate Neca figure I bought, and it was definitely the box that I saw that I was like, okay, I have to buy this figure. Without even looking at it, I just saw the box. Who will survive and what will be left of them? The tagline of this movie, super scary. This is also one of the biggest indie films, or indie horror films that were ever made. And obviously it spun tons of sequels, a couple prequels, and it's in definitely the line of movie murderers, like at the top, like 10. Even though some of the movies are terrible. That first one just implemented like so much horror. So we'll take a quick look at the box. So we have this amazing cover. I love it. 40th anniversary. And then you got pictures of the figures, so you kind of see what you get there. And then this is just like from the movie, kind of being like a movie, like kind of like a VHS box, I'd say, which most of these are. The same thing. Open it up. I still got some of the accessories in here. And then you kind of got the picture of the doorway where he stands in his, because back here is where he murders people. So we'll take a look at the figure and the accessories. So now we're going to take a look at the accessories of this figure. So you get the hook. So this was hung up in the movie like this, where he'd grab his victims and shove them on. That's why you'll see the blood here, because it went in there and they got stuck there until he decided to cut them up into itty bitty pieces. So then you got the mallet, which I'm guessing this one does not have blood on it. I'm guessing he beat some people with it. I have to go back and rewatch the movie a couple times if I'm gonna like really remember. But so here is the butcher's knife. Is that a butcher's knife? Yeah, maybe, who knows. I can't remember right now. So here's just like a nice knife with a bone handle. You know, I want to say an animal, but the odds are it's human. You get this amazing chainsaw. Look at the detail on that. You got just the right amount of blood. Oh my jeez. Oh, really, really good. It's even got like a fan with some dirt in it. A handle. It looks really good when you pose them with it as well, which we'll see in a little bit. But yeah, that looks great. Let me know if you like this camera more than the other one, because I think I'm going to shoot a lot more on this, because I can see a lot more. So here's the secondary head sculpt you get with it. You can even see where it's laced up around his face. Unfortunately, you can't take the mask off to see his face, but that gives away the allure. So, I'm not sure if you get to see this victim get killed, or if he's just making this mask. But yeah, so you get that head sculpt, and then you get the figure itself, which, take a close-up look at that head, which is amazing. And so you got this little band right here. Try to get it better. Like a wrist. It's a bracelet is what it is. And it looks like it's made out of bones. You got the apron that's just splattered with blood, and it's even tied up at the back. And this is a really, really nice fabric. And nothing, like if you wipe it, nothing's gonna come off, nothing really peels off. It's really, really good. There's even some good detail on the pants. Like the dirt stops where the apron is, so it's kind of like, it's accurate, makes sense why there wouldn't be dirt up here. But yeah, I'm guessing the dirt's from chasing people through the mud and stuff like that. Look at those little sick boots. This guy knew fashion. He knew fashion. The tie. Like, dress for the job you want. And that's what this guy did. Alright, let's take a look at the other head sculpt on him. So right away, it's not my favorite head sculpt. It is movie accurate. Yeah, it looks good. nothing I can say that's wrong about it. I think it's tucking in right there just because I don't have it sitting on 100%. I just kind of put it on. So yeah, that's like, let's try to get it to focus. There we go. So yeah, it looks good. It's not my favorite, but I won't pose it like this. If this was your favorite scene in the movie, then obviously go ahead. But yeah, I really like the other head sculpt, because that's how I look at Leatherface. It looks really, really nice. I like that you can see the actual head underneath it and all that jazz. It looks really, really cool. We'll get to the posability. So this one has a lot more posability than Freddy already. That rhymed, huh? So you get almost, I'd say, a little bit more arm articulation. The wrist is a lot easier to spin around because there's no blockage of the shirt. Arm goes up, not too much, down like that. Same with this one, goes out a little bit more. So you get that, and you get that, and he does a robot, and it looks great. So you get the feet move a lot more than Freddy. Then you get this, and then he bends about the same. Leg moves pretty decently, so you could pose it in fairly good positions, maybe even like a running position with the chainsaw, something like that. Like I said in a couple other videos, these things are fantastic. They're not too expensive, but if you want to display these figures, that's what I'd suppose you do, because you can do awesome stuff like that, where you're not going to get it if you don't have that stand. I'll show you what it looks like with the chainsaw in hand. This will only take a second. So, boom, just like that. So you got him running with the chainsaw. Let's see if I can get it higher though. I just kind of want to see, like, get it, because in the movie he holds it over his head a lot. You can do that, which is really, really cool. Man, this is probably the best NECA figure I have as a posability, and just being able to make him do so many good movie poses. Whereas like Freddy's very limited, Jason's quite limited. Not saying that those guys weren't the most, I'd say Jason not the most flexible person in the horror universe, but definitely Freddy. But out of a ranking, I gotta rank this one 5 out of 5. Like, this is the best figure so far. It looks amazing. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing I can say that I don't really like. I love the box. I love the posability. The clothing is awesome. I love that they used a fabric cape and not a plastic one. I love the head sculpts. The accessories are really cool, but I'm not going to put anything other than this chainsaw. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you check out our other videos, and I got some more for you, so stay tuned.